Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to the episode of Let's Play Farming Simulator 19. Just finished up kind of expanding out, or I guess I should say merging two of our fields together. So now I need to get it all seeded and cultivated and all the other fun stuff. So one thing we need to do is drop off our weight for a second. Then I'll come over here and pick up the seed. Little front attachment. Not really the best setup in the world. Probably should just cultivate and seed differently. You know, different orders, I should say, at different times. But whatever. We'll keep going with this for now, since we still have it. Is that not lined up yet? There we go. Grab you for the cultivating and grab our seeder. Pretty big contraption we got here, but it works. So let's get over here and get ready to get all this stuff set up. Still doing the wheat, so that's going to be fine, as long as I don't knock myself over here. Alright, isn't there like a drop everything? Don't remember, but we'll just lower everything one at a time, I suppose. So let's lower the additional tank, lower the cultivator, lower the sower, and turn on the sower, turn on the cultivator, and that'll work. It goes pretty slow. We'll get it done pretty quickly here. I mean, at 3 miles an hour, I mean, if I were to do each one separately and it goes 7 miles an hour, then in theory that would actually go faster. But we'll go ahead and finish this off this way now. We'll check to see how fast it goes if we were to separate them later. Let's finish the seeding. There we go. And okay, there's got to be a lift all thing. Let me see something real quick. There's got to be a way to lift everything all at once. Lift all. Lower lift all tools. Left control V. So we can't really do it with the controller itself, I don't think. Unless it's on here somewhere. Lower, lower. I didn't see it. I might have missed it, but I do think it's going to have to just be the keyboard. So left control V. So control V. Does that not work? There we go. All right, so let's back this thing up, spin it around. Got that little indentation over there that's going to bug me. Of course, before I did the indentation, I had a little bulge out, so that was going to equally bug me. So I guess there's a lose-lose situation here. Control V. Turned on. I think it stayed on. Okay, yeah, we're good. We're good. Should just need a couple passes here. And then we'll go across it with the fertilizer and then we will be done. Here, Mr. Spots. That's not what I wanted. Control V. Let me get this little spot here. Yeah, this tractor is really not powerful enough for all of this, to be fair. Really? You didn't lift the other part yet? Oh, I guess I do have to make the whole pass because the other cultivator is in front, to be fair. That makes sense. What if I could just lift the cultivator? Whatever. I'll just let it finish the pass. Not going to be that big of a deal. This poor tractor's barely holding it together with all this weight. I need it lined up better this time. There we go. Seems to kind of want to pull to the right a little bit. I wonder if that's the hills that it's kind of riding on right now. Guess there's a little bit of physics involved with these little hills. They're more than just graphical. Alright, there we go. Lift everything. I don't know if we can do this one more pass. We might be able to. Probably 2 passes just to be safe. Man, it's going slow. Yeah, we could easily run over this with that other tractor with just the cultivator and then use this tractor for the seeding and do them in separate passes to make it go a little bit quicker. I mean, I like the fact that all these things can connect together like this. It's cool, but this is obviously just not quite strong enough of a tractor for all of this mess. Last pass, and then we are done, and we got everything. I think should be on the same cycle. I mean, nothing's growing yet, so I think we're still within that first cycle. Once we get everything fertilized, we should be good to go. Man, our tractor equipment's getting real dirty. I don't think the dirt really makes any actual difference. I don't think that's what's part of the maintenance, but you know, it is simulated to be able to clean stuff off, so we might get a little hose to hose down our equipment at some point. Alright, there we go. Do all that. Turn off cultivator. Turn off sower. And there we go. Everything is good to go. Now we just got to get it fertilized. And all is well. Let's get you lined up. Alright, so I've got the back one selected. We'll detach you, although that just knocked you over. Oh well, we'll pick you up in a minute. That was not quite how that was supposed to go. Guess I should have lowered it before I let go of it, but it's alright. And we'll put the seat over here. Cool. All right, so that's done. And now we just got to do the fertilizer, which is... let's see, is that... What's in here? That's fertilizer, right? Yep. Cool. Perfect. Forget how far this one spreads. Probably not super far. Let's see. We can turn it on. I'll just make 2 passages to be safe. Got our little skinny care wheels on this one. I wonder why that line's still there. Alright, let's check to see if that got everything. Wrong button. There we go. Come over here. We'll check the map. Okay, it looks like okay, everything's got seeded. Everything is growing. Some of that needs lime, apparently. I guess I should have looked at that. I mean, it's going to be fine this time around, but yeah, we should have lined it before we did the second set. But it's okay. It'll at least get a little bit of growth. I don't know if the fertilizer makes a difference without the lime, because the lime does seem to overpower, like, as far as the map's concerned, it seems to show up on top of the fertilizer's, you know, color. So I wonder if that means that the, if it's not lime, the fertilizer doesn't take effect. I can't imagine that's the case. Let's see here. If we go check the field over here, we should see this down here is 100% fertilized, and then we'll go to 50% right about here. Actually, it's saying about 100% fertilized, which is a little strange. We're down to 50 up here. We'll probably just fertilize the entire field one more time. Well, I guess up until this line pretty much, because we know that this down here is 100% when the time comes. But anyway, so that's not now. We got some time before that has to happen. We could probably speed stuff up. Let's come over here and check out our chickens real quick before we do that. And then at some point, we may want to buy field 19 up here. Only one set of eggs over here. Yeah, so field 19, what do they got on it right now? Is that potatoes? It is indeed potatoes. Needs lime, needs to have their tops removed. Now, potatoes is not something that we can, we're not set up to work with that, so really no point for us doing anything with that at the moment. But, you know, like I said, we could take out a loan so that we could get that field if we wanted to, just to have another field to go with. If we did that, we would probably just plow under the potatoes and do something else with that field. Now, what would we do? I actually don't know. Excuse me, a little bit of a yawn there. Apologies. We could do a different crop type. Could do... We've already got a pretty big loan, though, to be fair. $350,000 in loan is pretty big. So, cleanliness. So, they need wheat and barley, which we've got wheat, barley already there. But how do we take care of the cleanliness? Is that something to do with this right here? Like, do I need to pick this stuff back up with my little shovel? So what's that? It's at 84%. Let's see if we can find our little shovel. I said little shovel. I don't know why I'm calling it that. We do have one, don't we? Do we not have one? I thought we did. Could be thinking of my other game, actually, but I thought we had one somewhere. Also, while I'm thinking about it, let's see here. How do I get the help up? Okay, that was a screenshot. That's not what I wanted. I know there's a way to get the help up, but I can't remember what it is. All right, let's check here. Okay, help. Let's open menu. Interact. I should know this. I mean, I have to do it like every time I do this. Chat, screenshots, toggle help text. Okay, so it's F1. Is it because we're inside something? Oh, there we go. Okay, so it's not the only thing we've got. Because the reason I'm looking for it is because I could have sworn I looked, and that the patch that allows us to change the fields or change the the dimensions of things should already be out. Did I not install it yet? Maybe that's what it is. Or maybe it's like, I don't know how to turn it on, I guess is what I'm getting at. There's got to be a way to turn it on so I can level these things out and kind of make this more of a flatter terrain if I wanted to. Well, I may look at that between episodes. I knew the patch was installed, but I must be missing something with how to get that thing set up. And it's possible I just forgot to actually... Let me rephrase. I knew the patch was released. It's possible I forgot to actually install the patch. Anyway, back to what we were doing. If I cycle through my vehicles... I don't have a vehicle back home. I'm back at the shop. I think the only thing I have there is the trailer that I was going to use. I really thought... You know what? Let me check this, actually. Not that. Because this will tell me my leased vehicles, right? Although, what's it called? Got egg boxes. We've got meadow roller. Big bags. I don't even know what it's called to even look for it. We must not have bought one yet. Because I think otherwise I would be seeing it right now. I would have lined it up over here, I think, if I had bought one. I must be thinking about my other game. Well, that's cool. We can go get us a front loader. Front loader, I think is what I'm trying to say. Because we already have the attachment for it and everything. Oh, wrong button. And we will not need to get our weight because we will be getting the front load attachment instead. And hopefully that will be what we can use to clean up the... I'm assuming if I clean up that seed, that's what they're looking for. So we'll get over here, buy this, and I think that'll be fine. Guess we could bring that trailer back with us. What do we... I don't know that we need to leave it there for any reason. Not really making any profit off our farm yet, but hopefully we start getting that once we get some more of the eggs coming in, some of the hay and stuff like that, or straw, whatever. I always get them confused, hay and straw. They feel like the same thing to me, but they're not. One is made from grass, and one is made from the leftovers from your wheat and barley and stuff. I think the hay is grass and the straw is the, well, the straw part of the wheat. That sounds about right. Alright, so here we are. Not missing or hiding any vehicles over here. So what we do need to get in then is the front load stuff. Front loaders, and I don't know that it really matters. I guess we want the 90 horsepower one because that looks fine. Do I want to go with the John Deere thing over here? Does that matter? Universal bucket. 643R. None of this stuff seems to connect to that, so why... Not sure what these would connect to. So, just to be safe, I'm going to grab this one. And we didn't even change the color. Can we? Oh, why? Change color. I can make it green or something to match my tree. Oh, that's a really bright green. Let's get a nice dark green, maybe. Go with blue. That would be crazy. All right, we're gonna go with black. We're gonna go with the yeah, whatever the main color was originally, and we'll just lease this. That's gonna be fine. And then we're gonna go ahead and grab the shovel, universal bucket. $71. I think we can handle that. Get that. Get the shovel. And we might as well grab the trailer. I don't know that we're going to need it anywhere else. It's probably good to bring it back to the farm since we will be eventually getting some hay that we will want to take somewhere. Hopefully this thing will, well, maybe that's all we need to do to clean up the feed area, is to shovel that seed back in or something like that. And that was one thing I have not done in my offline games. I have not done chickens. So, I actually haven't done any of the other animals either, to be perfectly honest. Chickens, this is the first game that I've done any of the animals in. Figured it would be something kind of different and fun to play around with. It'd be cool to eventually get to some of the other animals too. Though I'd have to find a place for them. I mean, there's some good land out here that's like pretty wide open. That now that, again, we can level things out and make things a little bit more even. Maybe there's places that we can clear out the trees, sell off the trees, level it out. Put some cattle or horses or something. A lot of tools so far. I mean, most of them are being leased right now, so one of the goals would be to slowly get to a point where I can start actually buying some of the things that I feel like I'm using a lot. Alright, so let's come down here. And before I end of the episode, I'm going to see if this will... Can't remember how to... There we go. Lower that. It's like it's all R. So that picks all that stuff up. And that is... No, that's not what I wanted. That is not what I wanted. Okay, I'll come back in. So that's all that. So does that make it clean now? No. I think it's just spillover. Just natural spillover. Can I drop this back into the place? Let's see if I can come around here. Why are you not... Oh, because the bucket is holding me back. There we go. Let's come down here. So we can get at a different angle. See if I can dump it straight into the stuff. I don't know what the cleanliness thing then would be then. Alright, so if I just dump... I don't know if that actually went into the thing or not, but it doesn't look like there's any on the ground. And okay, no, that counted as cleanliness. So strange. Even though it was still in my bucket, I guess it didn't quite count, or maybe I just had to get out of the square more. Who knows? But that is, in fact, all I have to do to clean it up. Now, I don't know that I have to clean it up that quickly next time. I was just trying to do that more as a test than anything. I'll go ahead and put my front... Actually, you know what? I'm going to put my front loader back up top where I would expect for it to be. So I'm not looking for it again next time. And this hill would be one of the first things that I would probably flatten out. All right. And I guess just detach both of them together. Perfect. All right, we're going to go ahead and put a cut in there. And when we come back, we'll speed some stuff up. I may speed things up between episodes, see if I can get the first level of growth coming in. And then we'll do another round of fertilization and stuff. I do appreciate you watching, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye.